This is Relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship: connections. 9 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage, sex,
And we're having a great time already.
yourself, your family, divorce, your ex, your co-workers, your friends, your situation, your lover, your mother, you name it, connections. And we always have a great time.
Of course you had to mess
With your
it up, right?
hosts, Dee and Cash.
Hello, everyone. It's Thursday night. It's 8 o'clock, and you know what time it is? It's time for Relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship: connection. We're your hosts. I'm Cash.
And I'm Bee, and this is Relationship-ish. Before you do anything, please like, follow, share Relationship-ish with your friends tonight. Don't let them miss our dating talk. Also, follow us. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere on all social media. We're everywhere. Please follow Relationship-ish. Hi, Iris. Hello, everybody. And welcome to our show. So, what do you got for us, Cash?
Well, I would like to know if you could have $1 million, what would it be the first thing you would buy?
I have to spend it because I'm just putting it in the bank.
She is like that. You know, she's always finding a loophole because it is like you could have 3 wishes. She's the one that's going to wish for 4 more wishes. That's what her wishes are.
Yes, right? Like, no, okay, so you have to spend it. So if I
Yeah.
have $1 million and I have to spend it, I think I would buy a vacation home for my friends and family. I need it to be big enough to hold a certain amount of people so people can come and celebrate occasions together and have fun at the vacation home that I used to have that I don't have anymore. So if I have $1 million, I'm definitely buying that. So you already have your dream home. So what would you buy?
I would definitely buy me a 40-carat diamond.
Okay, what? Okay, you're buying yourself a 40-carat diamond ring. That's what you're buying.
You know, it costs more than $1 million, so I'm gonna have to owe somebody
I'm
something.
trying to spend time with my friends and family, which she is one of, right? And she stuff a $1 million ring.
Well, because you know, it wouldn't lose value.
No, it's gonna increase. The value will increase.
And then with the value that increases, then I can buy the summer home. I'm thinking long term.
Yeah, Iris wants to know how you're keeping your hand up, girl.
Girl, I don't worry with that money, the extra, I have to do some curls. I'll figure it out. I would
Okay.
say a 40 grams of gold. I said 40 carats.
40 carats pretty big. I don't know. I don't even think I could do a 5 carat. I mean, I could do it, but it'll be too big for my hand.
Did
3
you
carats
just
most
hear
I
me say it?
could
She said,
do it.
I don't know
So
if I
anyway,
could do it, but I will figure it out.
we figure it
Remember,
out.
she was reincarnated she was a princess.
Iris, what would you buy? What would you buy with your $1 million? Iris would buy. I don't know. What will Iris buy?
She would buy some more makeup.
Or a cat, another cat.
My Lord, I'm clutching my pearls.
What do you call it? Like a one of those, pedigree, posh cats.
She would buy a home.
Oh, she would buy
Connection
a
crew, thank you for joining. I want to join. Thank everybody else for joining, but our connection crew is live.
Yes.
So that's how we're doing today. But you know, realistically, I would just pay off my house. No,
Yes.
I wouldn't pay off my house. That'd be. I would buy
You pay
something.
off your house is a good one. I would
Lamborghini
I would pay
Countach.
off my house. Paying off your house is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Because then you have money to spend on anything you want because you're not paying that mortgage every month, right? So that money that you're paying mortgage, you can do whatever you want every month. Every
No. No, because this money is already spent. They're charging me regardless. So
okay.
money is growing. That's what I'm saying.
I would
But
definitely
the way that stuff
pay
is
off
going,
mortgage. I want a house with no mortgage. So I would buy another home with no mortgage.
the way that stuff is going, we don't know.
Mhm.
I'm just saying. I'm wearing orange after a long time because you know orange and red has been off my slate, but I liked it. I found my
She
orange
likes
shirt today and I
orange.
put
One
it
of her
on.
favorite
I
colors.
love orange, but I hate orange men.
Yeah.
Do you know what today's national day is?
No, I do not know.
Today's national day is National Cousins Day. Isn't that wonderful? Let me just tell you, when I was they are like your first best friends in life. They are your little confidant. So it is pretty cool to celebrate National Cousins Day. V is my play cousin. Every
Yeah.
time we go somewhere, I'm like, my cousin, babe.
Yeah.
So happy Cousins Day. That's to your best friend. My best friend was my cousin when I was growing up. And now somehow we just,
Life gets in the way. Life gets in the way.
as my friend always says, that was a season. And now we're in a different season. My cousin was for the season. It was many seasons. We used to get into so much trouble. I remember the worst trouble that we ever got in. I was shooting him with a BB gun.
What?
We were yeah, we were crazy. We were stupid. We were standing and all the way across the hall, and we kept on shooting each other and moving one foot, shooting, then come back shooting. Whoever was like, stop, 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 lost. And we did that several rounds. So you shoot your eye out, kid. Why? I have no idea how it even started. It was just, yeah. Don't give kids BB guns.
Yeah. Yeah. You think? Oh, I used to shoot.
My family's from down south, so you're lucky it was just a BB gun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I played chicken with a BB gun.
Yeah. Playing chicken with a BB gun. That's what she was doing. Playing chicken with a BB gun.
Oh my god, we are so, but we grew up like brother and sister. So yeah, it was, and he had a big bruise on his arm. And we were like, okay, stop crying, stop crying, stop crying, stop crying.
Gonna get in trouble now.
Stop. Before my mother came upstairs, like, what? Nothing.
Growing up, my cousins, I knew who they were, but we were not close. Now, as adults, I think I'm closer to them. We have our chats on Sundays. It's like our waffle call, but we have that on Sundays with the family. And I feel closer to them now as adults. I know who has kids, whose kids graduated from college, who's doing what, I feel, but there was no WhatsApp or Facebook or internet like that when I was growing up, and making a phone call to Europe or the Caribbean was like $50 a minute, was a whole different world. So the world was so far away then. So I didn't get to know them. When we went on vacation, we would go and visit them and we would have a blast. Like it was like we were always together. So we never were like strangers. We never went there and were like, okay, we don't know these people. It was never that. It's like, this your cousin. And then we just start playing. But as adults, I think we're much closer and we keep in touch well. And so I didn't have what you had because I didn't grow up with family in this country. So, but I definitely feel close to my cousins now. Some of them more than others. We know this. Well, I'm not going to talk about that.
You know who you are.
Yes. Mikey.
I wasn't gonna call any names.
I'm putting it out there. I'm not playing. I'm not afraid. Somebody should be.
Really? What is the word of the week?
Oh, let me see. I forgot what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now I got to find it.
Maybe
portmanteau. And do you know what I did not know? I knew what it meant as far as like a trunk or like a suitcase, a briefcase that's even. I knew that as a portmanteau, but I didn't know that it was also when you put two words together, like the motel, like like brunch, and when you do glamping, that's a portmanteau. I did not know that. Like I didn't know when you put two words together and you blend them, that is like, that is a portmanteau.
Ma'am, I'm still confused.
Okay,
What?
so portmanteau, like okay, lunch and breakfast is brunch. That's a portmanteau. Like it's two words that you put it together and make it into another word. Like, so you do glamping. It's glamorous camping. It's glamping. It's a portmanteau. I did not know that. I thought it was just a satchel or like a trunk that's even. I didn't know that it was also when you put the words together. So I just learned that.
Stop. I'm confused. So is it a trunk or is it when you put two words together? Because now
It has two different meanings.
Okay.
So it can be a trunk, not the trunk of a car, a trunk like your suitcase or a satchel, but it's usually even. Like, like something that has two even sides and you close it together. That's a portmanteau. But I did not know it's also like, brunch is a portmanteau.
Oh,
I did not
if
know.
I say a flow, you are a slut hoe, so that's a slow.
That's a portmanteau. Yes. Girl.
I've been trying to do it, girl. I've been trying to do it for you. I've been trying.
When you do like a motor and a hotel, it's a motel. So that's where motel comes from. Motor and hotel, motel.
Where in the hell is the motor on the hotel?
Because you draw it's driving in. Like, so the hotel.
Oh.
Drive right in
So
there. And,
oh my goodness. Wait, oh, is a hotel when the hole goes in itself?
oh, it's a.
She went and like, she's a hotel.
Yes.
Girl, let me use that whole sentence in a sentence. Let me just tell you about good. She's a hotel because every time she goes and tells. She's that little hoe. Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
And now we know the word of the day. My question is, if an orphan takes a picture of themselves, is that a family picture?
What is okay? What that is not even funny. That is not even funny. Did you hear that, Iris? Oh, guys, did you hear what she just said? That's not funny. What is wrong with you? Did you really think that's funny? Is that a family? That's sad. It's when we're talking about orphans and you're laughing. I'm like, what? An orphan is already said. I don't see how you can make the word orphan into a joke. I'm missing it because once you say orphan, we're not. It's not funny, in my opinion. Oh, girls from TikTok try to make each other laugh. Yeah, this is the TikTok crew not making each other laugh. Selfie family portrait. Ha 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 ha. I'm like, what? Is that a family portrait? No. Okay.
I'm so sorry, but that
She thinks that's funny.
I'm so sorry. That's like one of those things where I just dove into hell. All right, so what has us on? That really had me on pause today. I heard that.
That had you on pause. Well, that has me on pause.
Not.
Laughing at
I
the.
could not stop laughing. I'm so sorry, people.
Did
I'm
you
so
really think that was
sorry.
funny? You really thought that was funny? Iris, did you think that was funny? Anybody else out there, did you think that was funny? Because I did not think that was funny. Iris,
Ask a question.
funny.
I
Okay.
just asked a question.
I don't think it's funny. I think that's
I
funny.
don't think it's funny at all, but it had me on pause today because I really kept on going back and forth
I guess
with that question.
the family portrait. I guess you're right, but okay.
That was so wrong. I won't say the other one that I heard that had me on
Is
pause.
it worse? Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
worse? It can't be worse than that. How much worse could it be?
Do you know the national anthem for Black and Brown people right now?
Yes.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Oh, we're changing the anthem to that. Oh, that's the new anthem for Black and Browns. All right.
Okay, so
I like that one better because I guess
I'm so sorry. I am 1,000.
I like that one. That's the new anthem. Okay. Life is but a dream.
Oh, okay. So that had me on pause. Really, the orphan thing had me on pause all day. It really did. I just.
Well, what has me on pause is people who don't do their jobs and they get paid properly on time and they're not doing what they're supposed to do and they think they're getting away with something, and that's really bothering me because they are getting away with it. I'm like, like, no. So I'm doing my job and I'm getting paid and you're not doing your job, but you're still getting paid. That's making me mad because I'm not gonna I have integrity and I'm not gonna not do my job. So now I'm doing your job because I want everything to look a certain way. So I'm doing your job. And that has me on pause.
Are they younger? Because let me just tell you, I have a real problem because I was paired with someone first, and he was a lovely guy. And then he just thought he wasn't going to do anything. And I said, let me just tell you, I'm not making this plan. I'm not doing anything. When they come in and they ask me, I hope you're ready. It was like, oh, it was like a whole week went by. And then supervisor showed up. Was like, so how's it going? Great. Can I see your deliverable? Oh, miss, I was like, I gotta go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
What?
I went to the restroom because I told you time and time again, you need to have it ready. And oh yeah, you're good, you're good. Yeah, you're good, you're good. Person, I'm gonna say you're a boy because you couldn't be a real man because he told a group of people, when y'all go to a restaurant right now, I'm strapped, so leave a tip. You need to have a better job.
Wait. He couldn't leave a tip at the restaurant?
No, he went to a restaurant, didn't leave a tip because he was like, you need to have a better job. That's my tip. And then you wouldn't be dependent on my money. You need to stay home. If you can't afford to take your family out and leave a tip, you need to stay home.
I agree.
Then he went on and was like, yeah, you know what you do for Amazon? You order a whole bunch of stuff and then you just say you didn't receive it. I'm like, that's theft. So you're teaching people how to steal and theft? Like, well, they're big enough to
No, absorb it. No, that's not how
and
we
I'm
do it.
like, if you do this enough times, you're going to be considered a misdemeanor, then a felony, and then you might be a criminal.
Well, I
And you
think
did vote for, and this person voted for the criminals to be deported. Sir, you're a criminal. I'm just saying. So, yes, I agree with you. People who don't do their jobs, I am the biggest snitch. I'm like, excuse me, they're not doing their job. No, I'm not doing the job for you.
yes. Well, some like for me, like it's
And it really gets on my nerve when they're on their phone. Oh my God, they're not doing their job. You're doing it, and then they're on their phone like,
well, I think the phone is the biggest disaster at work because I feel like people they are not doing their jobs because they're on their phone. And every time I turn around, I see somebody on their phone, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then this person, because okay, we're doing the show. I need the scenery to be a certain way. If I have to stay up all night and do it, I have to stay up all night and do it. If I have to take it home and do it, I have to take it home and do it. That's not my job. We have somebody who's getting paid to do that, but he's doing such a horrible job. So I took some stuff home to do it, and I did it. He said, "Who did it?" And he said it looked nice, and he said that I had too much time on my hands. Oh my goodness, those were famous.
I'm sorry. You were doing their job.
Yes, because I needed to look a certain way. It's on me if it doesn't look a certain way. And what did he say? He did not say thank you. Oh my goodness. He said it looks nice, but you got too much time on your hands.
I know you said something. I know you said
No,
something back. I know you said something back. Oh my MG. I know you said, because let me just tell you something about V. The thing that I admire beyond is that V has this comeback that will slice you without any expletives. So what did you say? I know
Well, I
you said-
didn't really slice him, but apparently I did because he went and told somebody that I hurt his feelings. But I didn't hurt his feelings. I tried not to. I said, I don't have too much time on my hands. I'm doing your job because apparently you don't have time to do your job because you're on the phone all day. So he was like this. Yes. And he's like, I'm not on the phone. I'm like, yes. And you said that you don't have time, you're running out of time. You're running out of time because you're not doing your job when you have time to do your job. So people are taking your job home with them because I have to work at work. So I'm taking your job home with me because you're not doing it when you have time to do it. Silence, and then go tell somebody Like I'm some child you're gonna tell on me. You can tell anybody on me. Yeah, I did say that. Who are you telling? What do you think you're doing? How do you
Wait,
think
they told what though? She said I was on my
I'm
phone.
not doing my job?
You gonna what?
I'm not doing. She said that I'm not doing my job, and that really hurt my feelings because I'm trying the best I can.
Well, your best ain't shiznick.
Well, it doesn't matter
When
because
people talk about
he
they're
told my
doing,
boss, which is our boss, which she's also doing his job. She's there glittering and painting. She's like, "Cause you're not doing." And she said, "At this rate, we don't need you to do it. We got it." And I'm like, "Oh."
no, but see, that's my problem. That is my biggest problem with this whole shit stuff. When people do a shitty job and they do it on purpose, so they don't have to do it anymore, but they're still getting paid the money that they're getting paid. And you're not getting any more, and you're doing it because it looks a certain way, but you're not getting anything else except agita and diverticulitis.
Yeah, but you know what it is? If your son was in the show and you took off from work to see your son in the show, I want it to be worth it for you. I want you to see that we cared and we did the best we can so your son would have a good show. When the show doesn't, like, even if they say, well, that scenery was really, that's taken away from the show. I don't want them to say that was bad.
V,
Yeah.
I hate to tell you, but
Mhm.
your 5% is worth at least someone else's 90%. People do not give a flying, just like me at work. They're like, oh my God. They're like, I'm relentless. I'm relentless. I keep going in, I'm relentless. And then they're like, oh, that's just so you're just so competitive. You're just, but when the results come back and I'm at the top again, how did you do that? Because I'm relentless.
Well, that's how it is when the show comes and everybody goes, that was perfect. I loved every bit of it. That's what I want. I don't want it to be this dancing was good. They were singing their songs, but what was that scenery about? So it's putting a damper on the whole thing. So you don't.
It's not
Everybody
gonna
remembers
happen.
the negative more than they remember the positive. So then everybody could then be like, "Oh, it was really good," but that was horrible. That one thing.
Nobody's gonna ever know.
Yeah, they're not because it's not going to be me. You're gonna if you come to the show, you know what you're going to see. You're not going to see. You know who I am. I'm not going to allow that. But even if I have to do it myself, that's okay.
Well, here's our commercial break. And what are we going to talk about?
Commercial break, it really kills me.
What are we going to talk about when we come back, V?
When we come back, we're going to talk about is it too late to date?
And now our commercial break.
Get down, turn around, take a milk.
Go down, turn around. Row. Yeah. No, this is getting ridiculous. But we do want to say, please make sure you like, please make sure you follow, and please make sure you subscribe because we're on every Thursday night. But actually, we're going to be taking a break next week. Well, next week will be our show, and then we're going to go on a little hiatus because everybody needs a vacation. And then we'll be back. So we will be back next week. Okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. Tell your if you're on Facebook right now, say highlight so all your friends can know. If you're on YouTube right now, I'm just saying we're here for you.
Like us.
It's so hard. It's so hard to be orange. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, we didn't talk about Malcolm. Malcolm.
Oh, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Oh
And-
my God. I had such a crush on Malcolm Jamal Warner. I had him on my pin up, the little Fresh magazine. Mhm. He went swimming with his family, and the current
Yeah.
took him out in Costa Rica. It took him out, and they could not get him back.
But imagine, like,
He
you go
passed
on
away.
vacation. You go on vacation. Everybody's so happy. You packed your clothes. You got your camera. You got your phone charged. Everybody's like, woo! And you never come back. Like, you're just planning your whole, like, oh my God, that is like so sad. That is so like crazy to me. Like, there's a show on Netflix, and it's about a girl. The four family members went on vacation, four of them in a room, a son and daughter, and the husband and wife. And the daughter never came back from the vacation cruise. They think she fell off in the ocean, but they don't have evidence of that. She just never came back from the cruise, and that's it. She's gone. I'm like this. You go in on vacation and you have four of you, and you come back with three. How do you live like that? Like, what's that? And who else
Oh,
died
it
this
is
week? Um,
freaking
yeah,
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. Hey, Nikki, Hulk Hogan. Yes. Yeah, heartbreaking. Malcolm was heartbreaking. And Hulk Hogan, he's another icon, the wrestling world. Like, that's a big, yeah,
WWF to WWE.
yeah. So
I'm
I'm
like,
like, yeah,
oh,
yeah,
but I mean, Hulk Hogan, yeah, but Malcolm Jamal Warner, oh, that was my pin up man.
hmm
Hulk Hogan was a racist, yeah. And the last couple of he let it be known, but it was still someone that you grew up with, and then you find out later, like you shouldn't like this person. But at the point in time, it's just like me when I was younger. I loved the Dukes of Hazzard. Oh my God! And my mother's like, "You need to turn that off," and I'm like, "Mama, it's General Elite." She's like, not in this house. Not in this house. And I'm like, I don't know why she doesn't like General E. Lee. That's the name of the car. And everybody, and who didn't want to jump in the side of the window to get in their car? And then you find out who General E. Lee was. And you're like,
the Good Old Boys Club.
the good old boys. Never meaning no harm. Oh my God, don't take me back over there. So
Yes.
that was
So
our commercial break. And
that was our commercial.
so
So now, what do you think about? Is it too late to date? Yeah, put that lipstick
girl, I
on.
gotta put on my lipstick. I'm ready.
I don't think you ever
Read.
get too old to date personally, but some people have given up. I know some people who are in their like early 40s and they're like, forget it. It's just not going to happen for me. And I'm like, really? I just think that that's a lot to
That's
do.
real old. They're like in their early 40s.
Yeah, and they're I think that's me. I mean, if you are happy, I mean, I have a great happy life. I have a full life, but I'm definitely looking for a connection, and I'm looking for a significant other. But it's like a
I'm
job.
looking for the connection crew. They're right here.
I know. You're never
No.
too old to date. Yes, Iris. I
Well,
agree.
maybe. Well, I look at my dad and I look at my uncle, and my uncle is 95 years old, and he's still a little frisky man.
Pinch man?
So,
Is that the pinch man?
no.
Oh,
My uncle pinched the
That's the first thing. No one ever pinched me on my butt before.
And he said, "Oh, you know, you got pinched before." I was like,
You know,
"Your uncle just pinched me." I was like,
I've been.
"What?" She's like, "Your
Her
uncle
uncle pinched my
pinched
head.
me."
I've never been pinched before. I'm like, some man, and it was her uncle. And I go like this, who is that guy? Because I didn't know him. Next to your father, they're talking. She's like, that's my uncle. I'm like, oh, well, you pinched me. I didn't know guys even still did that. Like, like, okay. Yes. That was her uncle.
Well, let me just tell you, my uncles on my father's side. Well, I can't even say it's on my father's side. My mother's side as well. My uncles are very virile. I'm just gonna say that. And they came, but this is my father's brothers. They came over to my brother's house. It was a Thanksgiving. And oh my God, my brother and I were so embarrassed because it was more than just a pinch here and a pinch there. They're like, old men, we have a lot of tricks to make women happy. We're like,
Oh my gosh, stories. They were telling stories.
I was like, oh my God. They're like, and then one of my uncles was like, I'd rather an old woman than a younger one. And so the guy that's sitting there, he's like, why? He's like, they got no teeth.
Oh, no. Help me. These
when
are for me. They're too much.
I went to another room and just hid in shame. It was like, they have no teeth. At first, I didn't get it. I was like, they have no teeth. So what is that?
Yeah, we know what that is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So,
Yeah. Virile people. So yeah, I guess it's never too old to date. You're never too old.
one of the issues with dating, I think, is it's a smaller dating pool when you're older, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
So what? But at over 40, why is it a smaller date? They're not dead at
well, because
40.
also people, not only if they're dead, they're married. Like, a lot of
Oh,
people are already married. Like when you're in your 20s, a lot of people are not married yet, right? So the dating pool is huge. But when you get a little bit older, a lot of people are married or they're in the middle of a divorce, but they're not really dating anybody because they already have their own issues. Like it's like they're already established, and so they're working through things, and the pool is smaller. So you have less
I
to
guess
work.
I didn't think about that. I guess like everybody have their kids, but at 40, shouldn't they have their divorce by then? That's 20 years.
Nobody got married when they were 20. Who gets married when they're 20? I'm like, I don't think so. I don't really know many
Well,
people.
they gave it a good 10 years. They gave it a good 10 years because most people are getting married around 30 now. So
Right. So
they had 30. They had a good 10-year run, and bye.
right.
Had enough.
Yeah,
Well, the rewards are it's less pressure because like the societal norms are not there about you have to do this, you can't kiss on the first date,
I
you
don't kiss on the
can't.
first date.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah. Well, I try really, I've kissed some people on the first date, but very few people. And the reason is I go on a lot of first dates. I'm not kissing all these people. Like if there's a second date that I know it's something, right? We're having a second date. We have some kind of connection. We're seeing where it goes. But a lot of people, I go out with them one time and I never see them again. Why am I kissing them? Ew, I don't think so. Oh, I told you I went on a date. I have got to put this out there. People. I went on a date. He picked me up in a Mercedes convertible. Very nice, very handsome man. He has 2 waters in his car because we're going to go for a walk. And we were
Oh,
going to
that's so nice.
Yes, he said, FYI, refilled waters. So you want me to drink a refilled water? Like, I don't know if you even cleaned the top, and I don't know if the girl who you had the last date on drank and you just topped it off. I'm not drinking that water. I'm like, are you crazy? But I didn't tell him all that. I just left it in the car. I'm like, ew, I'm not drinking that. Refilled water, somebody else's refilled water. Would you even offer anybody? How are you taking me in a Mercedes convertible?
Because we're saving the land.
The water that we eat,
The bottle that we're gonna reuse.
recycle
We
it.
don't have
Why don't you
plastic
just recycle it?
because it still goes into the wasteland.
Well, then I will be thirsty because I am not drinking anybody's refilled water, which I didn't. Yes. Oh no, Nikki. Yes. Oh no. That's what I said. I'm like, but I was just wondering, like, do I give off some kind of aura that I don't know about? Because I'm thinking, if you're looking at me and you think that I'm gonna drink that refilled water, so you have no clue about me.
Well, we are looking at you that you want to save the earth. And so therefore you would drink refilled water.
No, if we're gonna save the earth, let's not buy any more plastic bottles, and I won't drink out of yours either. Like, just no. Or tell me, FYI, if you have any bottled waters at your house, bring your own, because I only have refilled bottles. I'm like, okay, there's not that much more safe in the world. I was like, okay, I'm done.
Well, I don't think it was like Nikki says. I don't think it was about you. That's just he likes to do his part for saving the world.
He was not trying to save anything. He was saving money. It's cheapness. He did not care about the world.
That's why he has a Mercedes Benz.
And that's why he's looking for a connection, because he doesn't have one. And keep looking, sir. It was
smaller dating. There's a smaller dating
because they're giving you refilled waters. And listen, just that, like a Mercedes, it was really fun, and it was a convertible, and I had a ball. It was really fun riding in it, and talking to him was really nice. But that Mercedes can only get you so far. I'm sorry. No. And then he tried to kiss me, even though he knew that I'm not a kisser on the first date. And he said, come on, look how old we are. You could just give it up. I'm like, give what up? Like, no. I was like, if we have a second date, then maybe. But I already knew we weren't going to have one because he was upset that I didn't kiss him. Give it up. Give up that kiss. That's really romantic and making me want to kiss him, right? I'm like, oh, brother, so not going to happen. So, anyway.
That goes on to number 2. The reason why dating over a certain age, is it too late to date? Past experiences. You might have a divorce. I mean, you have a lot of baggage to I mean,
somebody cheated on you, that might stay with you, and now you don't trust people, and you think that this person everybody's going to cheat on you. You might have baggage that you wouldn't have if you're in your younger years, because you didn't experience it yet. Your experiences might be,
But on the other side of that coin is that you have self-awareness. You know what you're not going to take anymore. Like someone who's like, oh, you know what? If you don't let me, I don't know, spit in your mouth, then I'm not going to be with you. And before, when you were younger, you might be like, I mean, that's just the kink that he likes, so let me do it. And now, like, no, we're not going to do that. Or, oh, I only like taking it from behind. So you don't want to look in my face? No. That's disrespectful. I mean, sometimes it's
well,
but all the time.
You have, I think you're wiser, and you know what you want and what you're willing to put up with. and you know you don't like this, so you don't have to pretend that you do. And maybe you didn't know you didn't like it before that past relationship. You know what I mean? During the past relationship, you realize you didn't like certain things, and now you're bringing it to this relationship. You're self-aware. You're like, okay, what I'm not going to do is this. I didn't know. I tried it. I don't like it. I'm not trying it again. That's it. So you bring that to the new relationship. So I think that that's good. You
It's
know?
like, you know what I want you to do? I want you to sleep with another man.
Yeah. And I will. Just not with you. Bye. Next. Look at me. I'm
Oh
sleeping with somebody else.
no, girl. One of my friends, I mean, we go way. Nah, I better not tell Esther. She'll
Yeah.
kill me. So, but the
Yes.
things that she put up with, I was like, say what? He did a what? Oh no.
Well, I think also I'm not
Mm.
the only one. We talked in another podcast about insecurities in relationship, and so many people, I'm not joking, have inboxed me and about being insecure in a relationship, but they are CEOs and presidents and co-owners of things, and they're women who are strong and have a voice, but in a relationship they become feeling like no one's going to like them, and if this guy leaves them, who would be with them? And I was shocked because I thought I was one of the few people, because I'm like, I feel like everybody else is secure, but it was good, and I felt good that I shared it, and so many people had a reaction to it. They're like, you're not the only one. That it's me. And let me just tell you, I am an attorney and no one would know it. But when I'm in a relationship, I don't know what happens. I start thinking that I'm not good enough. And I'm like, wow, so that was really cool that people opened up like that. And it also
Right.
made me feel like I'm not the only one, because I did think that, like, who else does that but me? So that was good that other
No,
people.
and you keep lowering your standards and lowering it, and you're like, I'm not going to take this. And then the person is like, okay. And you're like, whoa, 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 and you go back on it because you're like, I don't want to be alone.
Well, it's not that you don't want to be alone. You think that you will be alone. Like it's that you think that no one else will want you. So I feel like I right now I I'm getting a lot of attention. I'm not going to pretend, but when you're in a relationship, that stops, right? Because you're with one person and you're not on dating websites where everybody's going, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful," blah blah blah. So now it's just you and them, and then you start feeling like, and if they leave, you're never going to be with somebody, but you want to be with somebody, and they're the only one. And even if they treat you not the way you want to be treated, you're scared that no one's going to treat you anyway. I'm not scared to be alone. I don't want to be alone. Like I'm not. If I end up alone, I'm happy. I have great friends and family, and my friends are my family. I'm not worried about. If I really ended up alone, I would not be sad. But I don't want to be. But I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, I ended up alone. This was a sad life. I have a great, fulfilling, happy life. I don't want to be alone, but I'm not scared to be alone. I just don't want to be.
So, number 3, challenges finding connections. The rewards is going to be more authentic connection.
Yes. You're going to find real connections because you know right away that this is not hello. I'm very audio. So when somebody talks to me on the phone, I'm like, I'm not. Before I would be like, well, maybe I can just like get used to their voice. I'm like, no. I'm like, you know what? I'm really busy. I have a lot going on, and I thought I was going to be able to date, but I'm not. And then I'm not talking to you again. I can't take your voice. I'm very audio. A lot of guys are very visual. They're looking at me and they like me for my face. They don't like me for my voice. I like them. Their face is okay, but I hear their voice. I'm like, oh, next.
Well, it's also, I think, as you get older, it's stuff that you don't even want to deal with anymore. Like, you're like, if they blah 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 one more time, I cannot take it. I have a friend who used to go, so thinking that what we should do is, and I'm like, he's like, yeah. And they're looking in the mirror, doing their hair. And I'm like, are you talking to me? Are you looking in the mirror? Like, what are you doing? Like,
Oh, I couldn't take that
oh.
person who was talking in the mirror. Every time they're looking at me through the mirror, like instead of talking to me, and we know it's a dance studio, so there's plenty of mirrors. So they're looking at themselves as they're talking to me. So they're like, yeah, so that I'm like this, what are you doing? I'm over here. Why are you looking at yourself?
I can't. So there's just certain things that you can't take. Like, I can't imagine, like, right now, me and my wife do not have the same sink. And I cannot take it when the sink is wet. I cannot take it. And so if I had to find somebody new, I'd be like, look, let me tell you something. If the sink is wet, we're going to have a problem. And it's so stupid, right? Don't turn off my TV in the middle of the night. Don't do it. Because
That either.
it wakes me up.
Right? Like, well, you weren't watching, I know, but now I'm awake. Like, it's still on, and it's just.
I was dating someone and they would do it every single time. I'm like, now I'm up. They're like, but you were really sleeping.
Mhm.
I was.
Yes. So that was good when Cash and I went on vacation because we both sleep with the TV on, so we were good. My sister hates it. She's like, "You're gonna leave the TV on all night?" I'm like, "If I can, I'll turn it off." But oh,
I'm even gonna try to make that promise. There's another room over there. Okay. We went on vacation. Let me just, there's a short no, we'll save that story for another time.
okay.
So finding the connection, that's important. Do you watch, first of all, do you watch TV? Because there's certain people out there, they don't even watch TV. And they're like, I don't watch TV. I just read books all day. We are not going to connect because I can read a book. I love reading books, but I like my TV at night. That's my guilty pleasure. So
He doesn't
sorry.
watch TV, but he watches YouTube and he watches all these shows on YouTube. That's TV. It's his computer, but he's watching. Like he's like, I watch Heartland. I'm like, how do you watch Heartland? It's on television. He goes, oh, I watch on my computer. So you do. It's you're watching it on. You're watching shows.
Well, obviously, he's too old that he doesn't know that you can watch TV and you don't need a TV. You can watch it anywhere. And he's like, I don't watch TV. Sir, good night. You know what? It's too late for you to date. Number four, welcome to 2025. Navigating modern dating, enjoyment of dating. Tell us about.
Well, the navigating modern dating is like really, I mean, all the people, I'm just talking to somebody today about dating and he's on the dating sites. The dating sites are like hello, this person's, everybody's saying good morning to you. You say good morning, you're trying to read the profile, remember who this person is. And then he hasn't talked to you in 3 days and he says, hello, do you still want to talk to him? Whatever. He's like, I can't. I'm like, it's a job. And then people get upset if you, like, they think that you should be on all day. Like, they're talking to you on this dating site and they ask you a question, but you weren't on. And then you don't go on for 4 hours and then you ask it. Now you're answering it. Yeah, well, I just, it's not a text. It's a dating website. Like, I'm not on all day long. I'm glad that's what you get to do. But it's a job.
But that was the tough part for me because I'm so sorry. I am the bad New Yorker. I need instant gratification. So if I ask you a couple of questions and you're not answering me for the next day, I'm like,
no, I will answer you when I come back on. But sometimes I don't go on for a day. Like, in other words, like I went on this morning and then maybe I do relationship-ish and I finish, I talk to my sister on the phone or I talk to you on the phone and I don't go back on. So that the whole day went by and I didn't go on, and you're mad because not you, but they're mad because I didn't answer the question. I'm like, what didn't go on? It's not like, and you can see. So this is the thing. You can see it says last on 15 hours ago. So if I was last on 15 hours ago and you asked me the question,
You must be going on a date. That's what you were doing.
oh, I'm
You didn't
dating.
answer me because you were on a date.
He's like, have you been on dates? I was like, yes. And he's like this. Oh, like he thought I was going to say no. Why do you want me to lie to you? Like, do you like, so you think that you're the one? I don't even know who you are. Like, yes, I am dating. That's what I'm doing. I do not have a man, so I could do whatever I want to do. Yeah. And then this other guy who, like, I
I'm
don't
sorry,
know.
for all of those, let's reiterate. She said that I don't have a man.
I don't have a man, and I do whatever I want, and I will date whoever I want. And if like, yes, I'm dating. So I have a date on Friday, and I
Girls
have
are
a
players
date on
too.
Saturday. So I have a date on Friday, I have a date on
Because girls
Saturday.
are players too.
So
Okay, so
get one on
number
Sunday.
5, people dating over a certain age.
Oh, physical limitation. So for me, that would be an issue because some women don't care. And I think if you're already married to the man and he seems to have problems, then I guess maybe you deal with that. But we're not even married and you need the B drug, I don't know if I'm there with you. Like I don't need to be there with you. I'm not your like what no.
What if you're his B drug?
I don't need the B drug. So
Your name is B, fool.
I'm the B drug. I'll get you. But that's okay. If and then some women, that's okay with them, and they enjoy it because it lasts for hours apparently, and it stays stiff for hours. So
Until it doesn't, and then you have to go to the hospital. You're like, they have to put a needle in there to make it go down. If like some guys, they have like a adverse reaction to Viagra, so they have to put a needle. They have to put a needle in there to deflate it.
Somebody that he uses a pump to get him to. And I didn't know there was such a thing. His girlfriend told me about it. I'm like, yes, he has 4 kids. Yep,
4 kids now?
Yep, he has 4 kids now.
Did they just have one?
Well, it was with a different woman, the last one.
Oh my! Well.
The pump is working, baby.
Fix my lips.
The pump is working.
What if they have one leg?
Oh, I got dumped by a person who had one leg. He dumped. Yeah, that was so sad. I'm like, so I can't even get a date with the guy who has one leg. That's like, are you sure he only has one leg? Well, like when he takes off his leg, how you can feel? I'm like, it's okay, and he dumped me without even going on a date. It's like, I don't think it's going to work. It's the wrong time for me. I'm like this. Wow. Yeah, I got dumped. Yeah, I couldn't even get a date with the guy who had one leg. What does that say about me? What are we saying here? Yeah.
Today is a good day because I knew that one. And I was waiting to say physical limitations. It happens.
Yeah.
And he did not lose it in war or anything like that. So
No, he didn't. But it doesn't matter. He his leg, and he also decided to lose me. Like, so I went with he threw out the baby with the bathwater.
I'm about to go to hell because I was thinking something else. I'm gonna just take a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
My mind is so bad today.
When you're dating in the latter years, like I learned how to like be on the back of a motorcycle. I have a motorcycle helmet. I have a bike helmet for cycling. I did so many different things from dating. So like that I what did not do when I was married. You know what I mean? So you get to do different things because you meet different people who have different interests than you, and they learn some of the things you like to do, and you do some of the things they like to do, and I feel like it's new adventures. I think that is a positive, you know.
Yeah,
You know.
if it's a good thing, sometimes they want to do other things like let's sit here and feed the birds.
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna do that. Like I can't. That's the problem I have when the man is. I'm older. I'm not gonna pretend I'm not. But when the man is around my age, they don't want to do anything. They want to, I don't know, sit around and play with the grandkids, and I'm not ready for that. I want to do things. I want to, go on hikes and go to Broadway shows, and I want to do a whole bunch of different things. And I don't want to just sit.
Well, I don't think you're old enough to be dead. So that's what you happens when you're dead or something's wrong and you can't move. I think some people just get lazy and that's why they get fat. And I'm talking to you, X. So here's some tips for you. Be yourself. Authenticity is key. Embrace your interests and personality. So no matter what, when you're going on these apps, don't pretend to be someone else because you're older or whatever. And then, oh, I'm this young, vibrant, whatever, and I'm young and vibrant, and we get ready to go out, and you're like, oh, I'm tired.
Yes, and yes, being yourself.
It's not gonna work.
Don't say that you don't care about politics if you do. Don't say if you don't care about causes that you do care about, because this you think it's a one date, but maybe it's not going to be. Now, what are you going to do? Now you're going to pretend that you don't care about the things that you care about. Like, you have to just be yourself. And if this person won't like you because you are a Democrat or Republican or Christian or Jewish, like, or Muslim, if they don't like you because of that, then this is not your person. You can't pretend to be somebody that you're not for this person.
Authentically you.
Yes. Yes. Be open to new experiences. Like, you're like, oh, I'm not going to do that. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Well, come on now. Like, we're trying to learn more things. We should learn something new every day, right? So we're trying to learn.
Unless you want to take a dump on me, I'm not doing that.
Well, not all sexual relationships or sexual exploits are for you. And you don't have to do something you don't want to do, because believe me, there are some things that I am not going to do. So there's only the front door. There's no back door for here for me. It's only one way in and one way out. We're not doing the other way, but that's okay. That's what you want. Everybody has to watch Hunting Wives. I have seen some things on there that I didn't know. Backdoor things I did not know existed. Yes.
Well,
Hunting Wives on Netflix.
Boundaries. Protect yourself by setting boundaries and be cautious about sharing personal information too soon. Maybe we should read this again. Be cautious about sharing personal information too soon.
Their personal information when it's like further on, like no person. They tell me their personal things, but I don't tell them. Not personal. I whatever's already on Facebook or
I know. Yeah, I know. Which is on Facebook. She tells everything on Facebook. So
Yeah, no, there's plenty of things that I don't tell on Facebook, but I'm saying is whatever's on, I don't mind telling you, but that's not, that seems very personal, but that's surface. What is personal for me is deep, and I don't go deep on Facebook. I don't go deep anywhere except with my friends, and very few friends at that. So that's not going to happen with some new man. Of course, you're like a friend, but like I don't.
prioritize your well-being. Dating can be emotionally taxing, so make sure you take care of yourself.
It is emotionally
Take
taxing.
some you time, because
Yes, because you like this person, and then they text you, and then they never text you again because they found a better, person that a better connection for them. And then same thing that happens with you. You find this person and you like them, and you're like, "Oh, this is not for me." You know what is? I feel shorties aren't for me, and I'm sure.
say she's 5'0". If you want to say that she's 5'2", we know that she's lying. She's like 4'11" and a half.
I'm 5'2". I'm the same height as Iris. How tall are you?
She's 4'11" and a half.
5'2". But I don't.
She's almost a little person.
Short for me. If you're 5'3", I can't. Like, I need you to be like 5'8". 5'7" is really stretching it. I don't know. It gives me agita. I'm like, oh.
Now I'm gonna tell you. See, she's 5'2", so you can't
be
no
5'2". We're the same height. Tell her.
The lies that we tell.
Iris knows I'm the same height. We are the same height.
Yeah. So let's go through. There are challenges and there are rewards. So challenge 1, there's a smaller dating pool, but there's less pressure. Yes. You know what you want.
Yes. Challenges, past experiences, but the rewards, self-awareness. You're more aware when you date now, right?
3, finding connections. The real reward is you're going to have those more authentic connections because you know who you are and you know what you want. Number 4,
navigating modern dating. Like the dating sites, it is hard, but you know what I did learn? Let me just tell one thing that I did not share. Try to do one site at a time, because I'm right now doing 2 sites at a time, and my head's like, whoosh, like you finish one, then you got to go on the other one. This person's like, it's just too. So if you find one, then just choose that one at a time. I think that would be a better choice for me. And there's enjoyment in dating, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm going on a date. Just let's go.
Number 5, physical limitations for some people. The rewards is that you can do some new adventures. Because we all have rewards. I went on a date with our war heels, and the guy had to kiss up. Okay, short people. So what? What am I to do? And I'm 5'11". What the heck? If someone's kissing up to you, and there's less of a dating pool, and someone's kissing up to you, and
I don't want that. So when I see he's 5'3", I'm like, oh, like I can't. Well, he seems like he's good. He's like he's a doctor. I'm like, I don't care.
But let me just tell you this: when you're out there, there's this thing called throning. Okay,
it's called what?
Throning.
Okay. Oh yes.
Throning. They want to date you based on social status because now you're older and they don't have a presence on social media. So they want a presence on social media. So they want to date you. They want to
date me on social media, which is so insane because I don't even have that much of a presence. Hilarious.
warning. Beware of those who want to be friendly.
I have actually been part of this thing, and someone wanted to date me just because of my social media, and he's like, I don't, I know you're not going to let me be on with you, so I just want you to help me do something for myself, right? You wouldn't let me be on with you, right? I'm like, of course not. Yes, no. But he was just like, I'm like, what do you mean, right? Of course you know this already. Yes. I'm like, this is
Yeah. Wow.
wow, it's really true. Really
So,
true, Nikki.
is there anything any takeaways that you have for today that made you just say, huh, in your reflection?
Um, I really, you know, well, for me, not, it's not, I didn't take away in this conversation, but I realized that dating for me, one dating app at a time is what, you know, you need to do, because it's just really complicated if you try to do several. It's already a job doing one. So for me, the takeaway for me on dating is pick one app and not do it. And both apps right now, I'm on Stir and I'm on Match.com. I love them both. I like Match better, because it shows people that are near me, and also it shows more people that I want, the age that I want, and I want educated people, and that's important. So I put that in there. So it's showing me it's giving me the men that I want. Let's see if I find a match from Match. What's your takeaway? Any takeaway?
The takeaways that I was thinking about is like the self-awareness part. Like when you get older, there's less of a pool, but I think you're more self-aware in what you're going to allow yourself to do and what you're not going to be taken advantage of ever again. Like you're at that stage, you're like, you're hustling, like you're telling me something like you're hustling. Or like or my friend, when they were dating, I was like, he's married. Like they're telling you stories and they're like, well, he can never, talk right now. He's calling me back because he's married.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like you're older now and you've been around the block. And so you're like, that's a no. Like, and because this is the reason. And like, or you're better than that. You deserve more than that. You don't let them do this to you. Like, oh, I don't want to talk about Black Lives Matter because all lives matter. And you're like, no, that's not going to work for me because that is a very important topic to me. And I may be a different Black woman, but I still am a
Oh,
Black
Black
woman.
woman. Yeah.
So I may look different to you, and I may sound, I'm so educated, you're so different. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm still a Black woman. So you're not going to talk about other Black people or the Black fight like and you're not. So that's just like a takeaway. Like know and set your boundaries and know that you're more than that and not accepting that. And I think, it's tough because the pool is less, but you have grown in yourself and you know who you are. So it's like it's less, but do I want less? Am I gonna accept less because the
Well,
pool
I
is
think you're
less?
less
I'm
apt
gonna
to
stick
settle.
to my standards.
I think you're much for me. I have no intentions of settling, and I think what the dating websites for me helped me realize that, because there's so many people who like you that you realize that I don't have to put up with you. Next, you know. So you don't have to put up with that because you're so. If you go on, like if you meet somebody at a party, that's one person. But when you're on a dating website, it's a candy shop.
Oh, she's going back to 50 cents. The candy shop. So, thank you for joining us next
What's our
week.
show next week? What is it going to be? Gotcha. I'm like, oh no.
DIY and crafts for your summer ending. So, what is the thing that you should jump into hobbies? What are some hobbies that are interesting that are just like, ooh, I didn't think about that. What about DIY? You're like, oh, I'm a female. I'm this. I don't know if I could do that. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Believe. Yes, you can. And we'll have some examples on what you can do. All right. So this was Thursday night. Don't forget to tap your screen. If you're watching it and it's not Thursday night, make sure you tap that screen anyway so you can follow, like, subscribe, share. If you're on Facebook, highlights.
Tomorrow or on Sunday when they're Sunday evening, they can still go on YouTube and watch us. Feel free. It's not too late to watch.
I want to thank everybody who joined us tonight. Thank you, Connection Crew. And you know, if you've done something that we talked about in our show, don't forget to put it up. Hashtag VNC, we did it. VN Cash, we did it. We want to know about your experiences. We want to know what shows that you want to have us talk about and relate to. This is Connection, people. The cornerstone of every relationship is a connection. This is Relationship-ish Podcast. I'm your host, Cash.
And I'm Dee, and we'll see you next week, Thursday at 8, Relationship-ish, the podcast. Bye-bye.
Where can they watch it, though?
On YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, like all
Instagram, Amazon, iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio, wherever you watch your favorite podcast, you can watch, which is Relationship-ish, of course. You can watch it, and you can also share it, and you can still watch it after if you've missed our live. You can still watch it. Tap the screen because you know you like us. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.